This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now. This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
It's a new year
and a new season.
24/7 Buff Fandemonium isn't just a page.
It's a family.
a passionate group of positive Buffalo football fans
who embrace the character and fight of this team.
We strive to embody this passion
and present a fan-first perspective
without all the fluff.
Enter
the K-Gun Report.
Season 2.
The first season was exciting for 24/7 Buff Fandemonium.
Talking football, connecting with fans, and having quality conversation.
This season, we're stepping it up, and we want you all to come be a part of the conversation.
On March 9th, 2021,
the K-Gun Report
is back.
Let's go, Buffalo!
Ladies and gentlemen, Bills fans, welcome to 24/7 Buff Fandemonium presents the K-Gun Report, Season 2, Episode 38. Did it go? Did it go? Did it go? I'm Jarrod. Joining me tonight, we have Scott.
Hey!
I correct myself. Angry Scooter.
Yep.
Ooh.
There you go. Yep. And Swank.
Yep.
Also joining us tonight, we have Brent, Josh, Lisa. Scott's on there. Paulette, Kendall, Daniel. Guys, welcome to the party. John Johns is here. We're going to talk a little bit of football, but before that, let's get to our special announcement. Scott, lead the way.
Oh, we kind of alluded to it last week. I told you the guys a little bit of the story of what happened to our partner and our friend Ryan Hickman of Buffalo Autographs. And so the big announcement is we officially have all of our merchandise. We have merchandise to give to the fans. And how we're doing that is we're having a donation raffle. Swank's got an image up there. Donation raffle. I'll have all the rules. I'll have the event up tomorrow, but real quick synapse of it. We're going to have unlimited spots. It's going to be $20 a spot. You can donate as many times as you want. And what it does is it gets you on the Fandemonium Wheel of Destiny for your chance to win all this merchandise with a hot item being a nice little Josh Allen jersey. These are all donated. These are all donated from fans of 24/7 and Buffalo Autographs, but more importantly, friends of Ryan Hickman. And, it's all going to a good cause, and it's actually going to go for about 10 days. December 5th is the Sunday before the Bills play on Monday Night Football against the Patriots. We're going to have a 2-hour-long show starting at 1 o'clock game time, and we're going to talk football, drink some beer, take phone calls, and we're going to spin that wheel every 10 minutes to find out who the winner of each item is. We have jerseys, we have a helmet, we have signed pictures, we have a bunch of stuff, 24/7 Buff Fandemonium shirts. We got a lot of good stuff. And if you can't get enough of us, I know the super fans over there at Shout for a Cause are doing their own little raffle thingy too. So keep an eye out for them. They're a wonderful organization, and, we're all doing it for Ryan Hickman and his family. If you don't remember, go back to last week's show. We had a little, we told you a little bit about what happened to him. And hopefully he's still doing okay. And we'll get it started off tomorrow.
We got together with some of our friends and made a little video, so that's going to be connected with all these events and everything. And please, when the event goes out and the video goes out, share the hell out of it.
Share.
Over $1,500 worth of merchandise that was donated from you guys and ourselves and friends of Ryan, and he's done a lot. So, have a good time, man. Buy a bunch of spots and hang out with us. It'll be a good time. Here's that video.
At 24/7 Buff Fandemonium, we've prided ourselves on providing a safe place for Bills fans to express themselves positively, passionately, and honestly.
A family united by a common interest and woven together with a knack to come together to help each other out.
These principles led us to partner with like-minded people like Ryan Hickman of Buffalo Autographs.
Ryan is a self-made family man who loves his wife, son, and the Buffalo Bills.
He's a charitable man who's donated thousands to worthy causes and who started Buffalo Autographs as a way to set up a college fund for his son Parker while teaching him about business.
He's a fair and generous man, and now it is our pleasure to return the favor.
On Sunday, November 7th, Ryan took his son Parker to the Jacksonville Jaguar game.
At the end of the game, a Jaguars fan started an altercation with Ryan, which resulted in Ryan falling on the ground, protecting his son and suffering substantial injuries that have kept him out of work.
We want to band together as a fan base, as we have many times before, and be the example for other fan bases to follow.
24/7 BF, in conjunction with friends,
are holding a donation raffle with 100% of the proceeds going to the Hickman family.
We've had over $1,500 worth of memorabilia and merchandise donated to this raffle for the Hickmans from the 24/7 BF fam, and some of them wanted to say hello.
Ryan, Bill's kid here. I'm so sorry to hear what happened to you, but from my family to yours, I hope you feel better soon. As always, go Bills!
Hey Ryan, what's up? Buffalo Spartan here. Just wanted to wish you and your family speedy recovery. Go Bills.
Hey Ryan, God bless you, brother. Denise and I want you to know that you're in our prayers. We love you, man. Go Bills.
Ryan, Brent Thomas in Arkansas. Man, I'm sorry you ran into a fucking douche. This for you, bub.
what's going on, Hickman family? Brian here with Breaking Tables. Just want to wish you, Ryan, and your son Parker, speedy recovery. Hope you guys can move on from this, and after the whole Jags organization fan base. So, guys, get well soon. We love you guys very much. You guys are the best people that we know. So, go Bills.
Ryan, Katrina, and Parker, y'all are fantastic. Just to let you know, Serena and I both agree that what happened in Jacksonville absolutely sucks. Royally. But hope that you get better very, very soon. And we hope to see you guys even sooner. Take care. Go Bills. Mafia for life.
Hey Ryan, we haven't known each other very long, but I'd like to say that you're an awesome guy. And sorry for what happened, and we're hoping for a speedy and safe recovery. And Parker, go Bills.
Hey Ryan, hope you and your family are doing all right. Prayers to you and Parker for going through what he had to go through. Go Bills.
Thank you for all you do. Take care of yourself. I'm sorry this had to happen to you, but hope you're feeling better. Thank you.
Hey Ryan, this is Troy. Just telling you, hope you feel better. Wishing you a speedy recovery, and let you know that you're in all of our thoughts. All right, take it easy, man, and get better soon.
That's pretty sweet there. I've seen this video already, but watching it again, we 24/7 Buff Fandemonium, Bills Mafia everywhere. This is a special group of people, and in the small time, Ryan's already touched a lot of people, and it's fantastic. And we had everybody share, and it's great. Good job, Swank, for putting that together.
Yeah, good job, Swank.
Hey, good job to all you guys, man. And thanks to, oh, God, I'm going to miss somebody, but my boy Brent Thomason with the chug. And Bill's kid, Bill's dad, Buffalo Spartan, Maria, Joey Hatch. God, just everybody, man. Troy's been huge with organizing and helping all this, grow and build. So we really want to make it huge, man. Ryan's a good dude. And he's been very good to us. He's been very good to our family. So,
Yeah, and to make it quick, Ryan suffered an ankle injury. I think some ligament damage. He had a couple MRIs last week. And, Ryan could tell you that he doesn't feel all that great, but compared to what his 5-year-old had to go through and currently going through, that may be more traumatizing than Ryan's injury. Actually, I can probably guarantee it is. So it's not just something that we're doing for Ryan because of a broken ankle, guys. Any of you guys that want to say anything about this donation raffle, it's a lifelong journey for now his son that has to remember and go through the trauma that he went through watching his dad. And so it's a big group effort for the whole Hickman family. We love you guys at 24/7 Buff Fandemonium, and we've got your back, and I can't wait to get this thing started.
Hell yeah.
Buffalo's.
Real quick, I'm sorry. Just one other thing. Ryan and ours relationship came out of happenstance, right? Like we do things a certain way, he does things a certain way, and it met up. Nobody went fishing, nobody, we just found each other and liked what each other did, and we're able to provide something for like all of you guys, man. Like that's really what it's about, right? Relating to you guys and thanking you for being part of our little show and being 24/7 BF fam. So I just wanted to make it real clear, and there hasn't been too many negative comments about it or anything, but like we would do this for any of you, like 100% any of you, and hopefully we don't have to.
Yep.
Right.
But it's nice to have the chance to be able to help somebody that's helped somebody like so many other people. So
For sure.
And I just want to throw this out there. Buffalo Spartan just sent us a quick little message. I think everybody might have seen it already. Pics will be posted soon for the Shout for a Cause Inc. raffle. So have your headlights up for that. Yeah, simply amazing.
That's
Let's
crazy
have a cheers, guys.
Buffalo Spartan actually happens to be in the studio with me right now.
Oh, there he is.
There
he is. Shrunk him.
Is Sparta. I cannot chug as good as Swank. This is Sparta.
Wow, that's crazy. That's great.
All right. Here's
cheers.
a toast. Yeah, guys, cheers. We'll talk about this game really quick. We'll get on the next one, but let's have a good show.
All right.
Wait. There's a football game that we got to talk about. You mean the one that the Colts
Saints?
showed up to?
Talking about the Saints?
All right. Unfortunately, the Bills lose 41-15 to the Colts this past Sunday at 1 o'clock. Man, there's a lot of bad. There's a lot of ugly. Not so much good. I don't want to get into it myself yet. So, Angry Scooter, since you got your name plastered on there, vent away. Fandemonium, let us know the good, the bad, and the ugly.
First of all, man, Scott, this graphic you made, it just should say the ugly, dude.
That's why I know it was just a Bill symbol. There's nothing really to put on it, man. The whole thing was ugly. I could go into actual stats. I can go into actual specific players, but the whole team, we start from the players, we go to the coaches. Everyone on the team did not seem like they were prepared for this game. Turnovers, lack of discipline, penalties, coaches not making a certain call that a lot of fans would think that they would make. I can go on forever about that. It was all ugly.
Dude, I'm sorry. Just
go ahead
real fast, because this is just going to be I feel like an open forum thing, but
Yep.
Did either of you guys feel like in the third quarter, the first possession we had, we were down by 3 scores, and we started running the ball. Running the ball very well, but running the ball. And then the Colts, who were in complete control of the game, their first series after the half started throwing the ball. And my drummer Jay was here, and I literally looked at him and I said, why are these teams doing the complete opposite of what they should be doing?
Mm-hmm.
Just run Jonathan Taylor down our throat all day. And they eventually figured it out again after they already figured it out. But it's why are you giving the best secondary in the league the chance to pick you off? And why are what in Dable's world is making him think that showcasing Matt Breida when you're down 3 scores is the thing you got to do right out of the half? He made some great plays.
Why, Swank? I'll tell you why. It was easy.
Easy, yeah.
Bills are going to pass the ball. Let's give it to the running back to see, our running back good.
Cute.
He broke off a real good plays. Yeah, but that's not what we needed.
Yeah, you need to do that when you're not supposed to be able to do that.
Right.
That is dominance. That is being able to control a game. That shows other teams that you're serious. You can't doing it that might as well have been garbage time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, how about coming out of the third quarter, we get the ball and we go 3 and out?
Yeah, that was quick. I actually missed the first 50 seconds of the after half. So I was out playing catch, came in, and they have the ball.
already.
I'm like, wait, I thought Indy got the ball first. So I was obviously optimistic about, okay, we're down 24-7, right? Get the ball back. We'll go score. And then we'll be right back in it. And I come in and I was like, wait, why don't we have the ball? Yeah, bad. Bad.
We got
John says the look on Leslie Frazier's face on the sideline said it all. Can I have a little rant about Leslie Frazier?
Sure.
Please? Okay. And I hate for this show to be a complaining show, but that was pathetic. That loss was pretty pathetic. It was sickening, and I'm actually still pissed off about it.
Well, he said he had an 8-man front. He had the box stacked, and they still couldn't stop
He did?
Jonathan. That's what he said.
Well, you can't stock the box with 8 when 2 of those 8 are 190-pound corners.
Yeah.
45% of the time, the Colts had 2 or more tight ends on the field. Who knew that they were going to give the ball to Jonathan Taylor Thomas? I think we all did. Why would you bring so many linebackers? The active list, they had more linebackers on their roster than they did any other week.
Yeah.
And yet they used 2 90% of the time, and the other ones had 10% of the snaps. So you didn't use them. Did you bring them in to fill the box full of 220, 230-pound linebackers and not 190-pound cornerbacks that have to face these tight ends that are good at blocking and this offensive line that is a good running back offensive line? He didn't make any game time adjustments.
No. If you would have saw Sunday sessions with these 2 guys and Ryan Thomas, their special guest, when the actives and inactives came in, you guys were pumped to see that there was a stack of linebackers coming into the game. And I think last week on the Kago report, what we were happy about was the fact that looking back now, if you would have made Wentz win that game, we would have won the game. If you
11
put the big
completions
guys
for
in there-
106 yards, and you look like the star of the game.
Yeah, Wentz.
One of the stars.
Now, hopefully, Frazier sees this for next week when they play against Simeon. Let the quarterback beat you, because they can't with who we got behind us. Have those 4 guys playing and then stack it in.
Well,
it's simple. I mean, looking back, it's simple, but
I'll say this: we played all last year without Star, right, and had like a better than average to average defense, but you could tell it's like the same thing we said for the Jets game, right? If the Jets were smart, they would have just ran it up our gut the whole damn game, just like the Colts did. And I know they don't have Jonathan Taylor, but no Star, no Tremaine Edmonds. God, in the beginning, there was flashes of like what we were talking about, right? AJ Klein was flying up and making plays, and Eddie Oliver was getting back there. The good was probably Eddie. To be honest.
He's a star this year.
Yeah. It just, I don't understand. I don't understand. I said at one point the ball's just not bouncing our way, and my wife was like, "Well, you can't explain it away like that for the whole game." And I'm like,
"Watch
all these stupid little mistakes, man. Like the stupid offensive mistakes. They even rolled Josh out. They were bringing Moss in to help on the right side of the line. Like all the stuff that the 3 of us talked about, they were kind of doing it. And then it just was like Josh Allen's accuracy, man. Like I don't know if it's just the pressure or what, but he was not putting that ball in a good spot. And then the drops on top of it. Like you can blame some of it on Josh, but how many times did balls hit off receivers' hands? National Football League quality receiver, the best receiving core, one of the best receiving cores in the league. I don't know. There was just like so much that wasn't sinking. And then you got Isaiah, all that stuff just it compounded to like just weigh him down, and you could tell, and it sucked, man. It sucked.
There's one thing after the other. Like I left a comment through. Someone was upset about the game, and I let my 2 cents go. And the fact that the Colts drove down twice and scored right off the bat, I thought that the Bills defense figured it out after that second score. The Buffalo Bills offense would drive, get to the 35-yard line, and then something happens where they go backwards. Third and long, Allen throws a ball to Gabe Davis, who got mauled, and it gets picked. Yeah. Right? That changes the game. They were defeating themselves series after series. And then after they figured out that run game, the Colts would drive a little bit, and the Bills would get 3rd and 8 or 3rd and 12, and then a roughing the passer or a pass interference or another call.
Oh, yeah.
They converted 4 third downs on one drive off of penalties and stupid plays. They were shooting themselves in the foot.
Addison was responsible for 2 on that one drive. And this is the NFL, right? Week to week, dude. Because a couple weeks ago, we're like heralding him as like this vet that like nobody thought was really going to make a difference, but he was getting back there, and he's had some sacks and, the old guy weeks and all that stuff. And, dude, every time they throw a roughing the passer penalty, I'm like, okay, that was blatantly
that was way late.
Like late and low. Like you're a vet, like you're a vet and you're on a disciplined team. What is happening?
Yeah, you would think it would be Russo or Epinesa doing a numbskull shot like that, but no, it's our vets.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead.
No, go. I'm
It's games like these. That get fans pissed off, like us, obviously, because there's a lot of mistakes, and the game shouldn't have looked the way it did, but it was, right? And there's a lot of fans that watch the game and they see the score and they see that we got manhandled, but they don't take into effect all the things that happened to make us look bad. The things that happened that made us look bad, fortunate enough, are things you can fix. Things you can fix pretty easy. It's not like we're getting our asses kicked because we have a bad team. It's mistakes, and it's unfortunate turnovers that are causing these that can be fixed. We still have 7 games to figure all that out.
To be honest with it, it's injuries too.
we're gone without Latulier and Edmonds that game.
That and the whole line looks better with a rookie right tackle.
Yeah.
That
last minute stuff.
Yeah. And it just, those three, literally the three injuries that I did not want to see, minus Josh Allen, but like those are the three dudes I never want hurt, And also, Scott, you and I talked about this on Sunday. Why do you have Cody Ford in the lineup? Why? Well, you know what? I would rather see Williams be guard, and you could put Ford on the end. I don't care.
You played tackle last year.
Well, I'm saying if you have four guys in a line that can play and play well, and then you got one guy over here, all you got to do is worry about that one guy over here.
One spot.
Exactly.
So you can, have plays
is that
going
right
to the
tackle?
left. Yeah, right tackle.
Right tackle. So that's Allen's visual spot.
Yeah. So he can.
If he gets beat, he can run.
Exactly. And you got Moss, and you got Knox, and Jesus, Gabe Davis can throw blocks. Like there's all sorts of things that you can do, right? I don't know.
Beautiful point.
I just don't know why, like, we're a bunch of couch coaches and armchair GMs and blah blah blah. That is such common sense, dude. Such common sense. And I want to know, how long does it go on? All right. Because if you guys can believe it, people were calling for McDermott's job.
Yeah,
I know.
People are, and dude, we had a show a couple weeks ago where we started dogging on Dable pretty bad. And a lot of people were trying to give Dable a pass. But how do we go from one of the best offenses in the league to, oh, well, it's the line's fault, and then you hop over Brian Dable and you want to get rid of McDermott? Who are these people? If
There's
you
a lot
guys
of them
know
out
these
there.
people, dude, get them out of town. Are you kidding me? I would rather have McDermott fire his entire coaching staff and start over than lose him. Like, there is nobody on the whole coaching staff that I care about enough to keep aside from Sean McDermott. And if
So
anybody,
I was watching WGR this morning, listening to it. WGR.
you're watching it,
Listening to it.
do you see
WGR
sound?
550.
Do you see sound?
And there's a guy on the radio that said he would 100% of the time take the analytics over the head coach's decision. So if up top says this is a situation where you go for it because that's what the analytics say. McDermott came out and said he went with his heart.
Mm-hmm.
He figured that if we get let's make it a two possession game instead of a 3.
Oh, kicking it?
Kicking the field goal miss. I mean, obviously it's a miss, so you look like an idiot when you miss with the decision. But if he makes it, it's still a 2-point game, 2 possession game. Let me break it down for people real quick. It's real quick breakdown. McDermott went for the field goal because now it's a 2-score game. That's 14 points. It's 2 possessions, right? It's still middle of the third. Okay. Yes, the analytics say this is at this point where you should probably go for it. But he was thinking about, if you miss the field goal, they got the ball at the 50. If you make it, you kick it down to the 25. And Jarrod, like you said, this is about the time where they're starting to figure out the defense. So that right there is a 25-yard difference. You're also only 2 scores behind, and you still have a whole quarter and a half to play. And obviously coaches make the decision based on what the sideline is like and what he feels the players are like. So I'm someone that says, I'm sitting at home. I'm going to trust whatever McDermott wants to do, whether it's the announcers and everybody else wants to say he should have gone for it. Then you got to trust the process. People are even saying the process is over with. You got to trust your coach, because I'm telling you what, if Bass made that field goal, bada bing, it's a different story.
Dude, who are you people, man? Who are you people out there that, like, are you?
Okay, so a couple weeks ago,
17 years, dude.
I know.
17
and all the messes
years.
that came in through that.
I've never heard, like, and this is by far, it's a small minority, but just the loudest people on Twitter, right? Because
squeaky wheels.
The way the algorithms go and social media and everything, the more you look at, the more you see, right? So if you're looking at the hate for the Bills, that's all you're going to see because they're like, oh, you stayed on this post for this long and you like this and you blah, 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 right? So you're just going to keep feeding it. And then you're going to think that there's more people out there that actually are this insane to think that the process is over. McDermott, he's a fraud. Like, what, dude? Like,
hey, guys, Jason Garrett's available. Do you want him?
Yeah, right.
A couple weeks ago, we all mentioned the fact that when the Bills went for it to beat the Titans with a quarterback sneak and Allen fell and slipped and fell short, would we second guess McDermott's decision to do that? And I think we all said that when he was going for it, we had no question.
Yeah.
Awesome. He's doing it. We trust McDermott. Scott said if Bass was to hit a 67-yard field goal to win the game with 1 second left and he missed it, would McDermott do it again? He would.
Sure.
So when he makes these decisions, when Bass came out, when everyone was saying they should probably go for it, and he kicked it and missed it, first of all, he relied on the kicker that's, I think, 19 for 22 now. So he missed 2. So he was almost 95% before this weekend. Relying on the kicker who was pretty much money, he had a bad game.
It was also windy and raining.
Right.
And it was a long
I'd let him
field
do it again.
goal. Like, and your offense couldn't score. So you're going to lean on your kicker for the whole time? How many field goals would it have been to to be able to win that game only on field goals? Yeah, it just this is insanity. If you're a Bills fan like I am, and you have friends that are making this insane, tell them to go to therapy, man, or do something because this is crazy. Like, it's crazy.
I wonder who our new coach is going to be.
Swank, it's the same people that are saying our defense isn't worth a crap anymore. If you were if you turn the ball over 5 times on offense, how good do you think your defense is? They scored 21 plus points on turnovers and plus the BS scoring. So you take that 21 points away and it's a 20-15 game, and who knows what we would have done with the ball if we didn't turn it over.
Yep.
The defense was put in a very, very, very tough position. There was one point where McKenzie fumbled the ball and gave him the ball at the 2-yard line. What do you want the defense to do?
Yeah, nothing.
The defense is still the number one defense. They unfortunately had a hard time against JT, but when you're up by so many points in the first quarter, you can keep pounding the ball. 40-plus rushing attempts with no holding calls, believe it or not. Yeah. But still.
2 starters. Right. 2 starters out. One of them definitely a Pro Bowl. And the other guy who takes up 2 linemen. Yep. So I'm not making excuses. I want their depth to be so deep that whoever comes in there, it doesn't matter. I really want that. The depth. But, you know, it just wasn't the reality. And maybe I was hoping, as angry as I was, that this would like maybe humble some of the fans and some of, I don't know what the mindset is in the locker room anymore. Josh Allen should not be sitting on the bench with his head down ever. I don't care if they're down by 50. Right. I want him up and happy and maybe not happy, but at least energetic and being like, look, you know, we're one of a couple hundred people in the world that has this job. Let's go out there and let's get something done. And, you know, that's what I want to see. And maybe my wife and I were talking about this. Maybe the fact that he is so emotional, he is so kid-like at times, and maybe youthful is more of an appropriate word, right? And he likes to have fun, and he wants to play the game and have fun, and he wants to do well, right? Maybe the level of emotion he has when he's winning and when he's doing well, it's the same when he's losing, right? Like it hits him hard when he's losing too. Mm-hmm. So, and that's just like a little side piece of the puzzle. I mean, it's obviously play calling and offensive line. Like I don't know. I don't know what else you would blame the offense on right now.
So, do you think they're missing a spark?
How? They got so many playmakers. The spark is the play calling. I wish that Josh Allen, I could just like sit him down in a noise canceling room and be like, dude, there's no cameras, there's no nothing. Just please tell me, are you confident in this game plan? That's what I want. I want to know.
Oh man, they have that insider information,
dude. Well, because
Josh Allen's calling me. Hold on.
Oh, he just screamed no in my ear.
Yeah, are you confident in this game plan?
There's times that you see him on the sideline and he's just You know, like, and it's after a series where you're like, what was that, dude? You know, I don't know. I don't know. We gotta do something and move on here. We gotta get out of this.
All right. Okay, so quick question: if the ball leaves next year, do they give the play calling to Allen and Dorsey?
I'd like to
Dorsey.
see it.
Does Dorsey give the Allen the script? Go with it.
I'd really like to see it. I think, God, if you give him that much responsibility in his fifth year, yeah, I think he'd thrive. I think that's the next bump. You know,
I'm gonna throw out two numbers for you: 6 and 258. You better damn well believe in his fifth year.
6 years and $258 million.
He better be making some of his own calls next year.
Yeah.
And to see those two on the sidelines together, Dorsey's still young looking. He looks like a young buck that's ready to take over an offense. And I think Dable might have a stronghold on him. And I wouldn't be surprised if you saw that playbook open big time if Ken Dorsey stays with Buffalo instead of follows Dorsey Dable wherever he goes. I would love to see those two in action. I think Josh Allen would probably have a little more confidence having someone more his age-ish offensive coordinator.
Can you imagine? Well, I mean, they already get along, but if they came up and just dominated in that respect, like if they came up learning together and growing together and molded like that kind of relationship and game plan together, like that's insane. If I was him, I wouldn't want to follow a first-year head coach to a new job. I'd rather stay with McDermott, you know, in a proven spot, because I think
pay raise too.
Yeah. And I think the avenue for him becoming a head coach, if that's what he wants, which ultimately, like we've talked about, right, all assistants, all coordinators want that shot eventually. I think the path to him becoming a head coach is substantially quicker if he stays in Buffalo and Dable leaves.
Because you follow Dable, you're going to a team that needs a head coach, which means they're not winning. You stay on a team that's successful, continue your game plan, you're going to look good, you're going to get job offers.
Also, look at Dable's track record. Like, all right, he's going to get credit for Josh Allen, right? He's going to get credit for a little of that Brady stuff. Those are two elite athletes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Go somewhere and mess with somebody.
Adam Gase was responsible for Peyton Manning in his prime, right?
There you go.
So Brent Thomas said he ain't gonna lie. He thought McKenzie was down. A referee call miss when he fumbled. He fell on his own. Nobody touched him. The ball came out. His knee could be down and all that stuff. If he gave himself up, that's another story. But he tripped, fell, ball came out, fumble. That's a right call.
I felt bad for him.
He's got to kneel or slide. If he did those on purpose, then that would have been.
He's had a rough go at it. He had a kickoff return called back, and then he does that in the pivotal time of the game. He'll bounce back.
Guys, the Fandemonium's going crazy here
this week.
Yeah, these guys are going crazy in the comment section. Let's get a couple more of these out there. As always, you guys are just nailing it. They're bringing up Stevenson this game, right? Joey Hatch just said.
Yeah, I heard
the speedster,
that.
Right?
Yeah, I just saw that they called him up, he's active off the practice squad. So, he was on injured reserve or something, right?
Right. Is that like a threat to McKenzie? You think
it is?
You think so?
Well, they're thinking it is. The guy is a speedster, very fast. He's a special teams ace, and I wouldn't be surprised. Bills all the time bring someone up, put him on the active list, and then you'll see on the active list on Sunday that he's no longer on the list.
Right.
It's just something to say. I think. Listen, your replacement's right here. You better secure that ball a little better.
I'll tell you what, man. That's okay. You know?
Yep.
I think that's okay to do.
Watch him break one this week.
I'm switching over to the Thanksgiving graphic.
All right, guys. There's a lot of comments in here.
New beer, new game. Come on, let's go.
A lot of comments in there. The Bills lost to the Colts. I tell you what, that was a rough one to watch. But guess what?
I'll tell you what.
Part of the good, from the good, bad, and the ugly, this is what I have written down for myself. The good, as the Buffalo Bills are quickly getting into another game.
Yeah,
that's the good about this game. This loss sucks. Diggs mentioned they have 24 hours, 36 hours to think about it, and then on the next game, but because it's Thursday, Thanksgiving, he doesn't have time to do it, so it's good. He thinks it's good as well, so we agree. So we're traveling down New Orleans to play on the Saints on a Turkey Day night game. They got a scary backfield there. They have a quarterback that's not really too experienced. So it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see what they're wearing. Scott, I led you lead the way last time. Swank, what are your thoughts about this Saints game?
You're interested to see what they're wearing, huh?
Yeah, white cleats, blue cleats, or red cleats.
Last Thanksgiving, they wore all blue with all blue with the white socks and the white face mask and helmet. I'm kind of interested too. Go ahead, Swank. You're up.
Swank, thoughts about that game? Fandemonium. Get those comments out there. We'll share.
This game, we got Caleb Freddick saying more Matt Breida. I think so. I don't think that he's going to be inactive until he does something dumb or is unproductive.
Right.
I think he's killing it. He's the hot hand. I personally would rather have him in the game, and I like Motor, but over Motor, over Moss right now for sure. The only reason
is number one.
Yeah, the only reason I like Moss in the game is for, again, extra block support, because obviously we need it until Spencer Brown comes back, and they need to figure that out now. Like, I don't care if you have to go heavy sets, 2 tight ends, stack the right side, do something, because like we said on Sunday, dude, I would rather Josh Allen had more time and less targets, right? Like, that makes so much more sense to me than putting 5 guys out in the field and running for your life. Like, it's ridiculous to me. So anyway,
and Singletary and Moss were rated very high last year, and pass blocking too.
Sure. So my thoughts about Thursday. I want to know what's up with Kamara. I think that is huge. I think Star returns. Edmonds practiced in full. So I think all these defensive naysayers that think all of a sudden the Bills D is no good anymore are going to get a big old wake-up call on Sunday. Kamara is super dangerous. If they try to attack the middle, I don't think that's going to work. I think they're going to try and get him out on the edge. And I think they're probably going to run him the direction of Levi. And we'll see what happens. If that's your only game plan, okay. You know? Like, that's really, he's the only one I'm worried about, if he even plays, because he's been out. So, defensively, I'm not super up on the Saints. But our offense should come out swinging. And if they don't, there are problems. This is not a scary team anymore.
Nope.
You know? So we should go down there. We should make a statement like we did 2 years ago on Thanksgiving, right? Get everybody back in the swing of things. The thing with all this that really bothers me is all of our losses are to AFC teams.
Yeah, that hurts.
You know, so now you got to go on record. You know, you gotta win. You gotta string some wins together. You know, the goddamn New England Patriots are sitting in your spot. Like, how did that happen? And
with a rookie goddamn quarterback,
and they don't deserve it.
Nope.
Like, they're not that good. Damn it. You know, I just. But I think. You know. That's it. I think you get Matt. You want to get the run game established? Get Matt Breida out there early. Do those things that you were trying to do in the third quarter Sunday. Do them early. Do them in the first quarter. I wouldn't be mad about that. You know, and good run.
That
game.
might open up in the middle.
Yeah, there you go. So
this may be a perfect opportunity for the Bills to have a rebound game for sure. Kamara didn't practice today. Neither did Mark Ingram. Potentially the third string running back, who's a rookie free agent signing this past season, will be the starter. So win-win for Buffalo. Trevor Siemian is a quarterback, a guy that's been sacked, a guy that's been we beat him up in Denver last year, got a couple interceptions on him, so the corners have a little bit of tape on him. Yeah, their offense doesn't look all that great. One of their star tackles might be out, so we might be coming into a good situation. You hate to take advantage of injuries, but I feel like we've been taken advantage of because of our injuries the last couple of weeks. So you win the games you have to win. Hopefully Spencer Brown comes back. That'd be nice. This whole COVID thing, sometimes it's a 10-day thing, and he may just miss it, unfortunately.
Does that scare you, though, that if a team doesn't have an elite quarterback or a good quarterback, they have average or below average quarterback, if they at least have a running game, Does that scare our defense? Does
Well,
that scare the Buffalo
we saw
Bills?
what Wentz
Right,
did.
Wentz.
11 completions, 106 yards with a touchdown, and they won.
Wentz is an elite. They got field position. They got field position. They got turnovers. They
Turnovers did not help at all.
And that was it. I don't, you got the best running back in the game right now that Derrick Henry's out.
Mm-hmm.
And
Buffalo Spartan said Eric Gordner didn't practice today.
Eric Gordner there.
Eric Gordner asked if
Eric's in there.
If Kamara was going to play. And,
I know.
But right now, all the media is saying so far it might be that third running back. So that's a blessing in disguise. The defense, Cameron Jordan, always creating havoc. So, and he'll usually line up on the right side, left defensive end side. So he's going to be going against our rookie Spencer Brown or whoever's replacing him. That might be a little bit of a dangerous situation.
It's going to be Darrell Williams, man. I don't want to be negative, but I don't think he's coming back.
You don't think so?
Yeah, right. It all depends on vaccination, right? And we don't know the status of all these players.
Status. Well, and even with the vaccination status, it doesn't necessarily matter because you have to test out negative 2 times
twice,
right? So
2 times in 24 hours.
24-hour period. So if you're not doing that and you're vaccinated, I don't know. It's a sticky thing. I heard an interesting thing about Star because I think we had talked about it at one point, and again, we don't, whatever the choice is the choice. We're not trying to get political about it or anything, but the reason Star sat out last year, right, was because of COVID, and he was afraid of getting sick. But it was because he had a pre-existing condition, and he didn't want to get the shot because it was risky for him to get the shot because of his pre-existing condition.
Right.
And I heard a lot of people dogging him, like, "Oh, he's got COVID and he sat out and blah blah blah." And it's like, dude, some people can't. That's just what it is. Or it would be risky for them too. So, I don't know. It's just interesting, man. This day and age is very interesting to hear, people just go off about these ridiculous things to me.
Well, because of COVID, so many people are on social media.
Oh yeah,
giving their opinion.
Yeah,
that's what the world's about.
I need the Twitters and the Amazons, please.
You should have saw what I said to someone today on Facebook. Man, they're gonna pay.
That guy's a jerk. He doesn't even know who I am over here.
So back to football. No, I think this is a game the Bills can win. They should be able to handle it, and you'll see in my final thoughts that I have my opinions on the Bills' offense. But again, a defense they should do pretty well on, and I think this will be a defense, like you said, Swank, that we can run on, that we can get breed into the flats, do some stretch plays, get to the outside, and they have a rookie linebacker in Brown, a guy that he's not doing too bad for a rookie, but he's still a rookie. Throw some schemes in that's going to confuse them. We have the best slot in the league. We have the best wide receiver in the league. Let's confuse this defense we can. They're ranked 25th in offense, and this was before Trevor Siemian came in, and he's the downgrade from Winston.
Mm-hmm.
So we should be able to handle these guys defensively. And as a defense, I would be pissed off at Buffalo. I mean, you gave up 41 points. A lot of turnovers caused those points, but that's a sour taste in your mouth, right? And, it's time to bounce back on all phases of the game. Let's see if we can be a little more disciplined. Let's see if we can keep the penalties down, and let's see kind of refs are on this primetime game, because we all know how that happens.
Yeah, that's the big key. It's the discipline aspect. Go ahead, Smith.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, you're good. You're good.
Ref-wise, man, it's so disheartening. It's so disheartening to know, right? I think Bills fans are locked into that kind of sense more than anybody because of all the years and all the headaches and whatever. But when you get that rotten taste in your mouth and your gut starts to churn, like that game last week, at the end of the first quarter, I was just like, ugh. You already kind of know how it's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then, even that big sack on Wentz, and then it was flag, and or pass interference or holding or whatever, and it's just like you feel like you can't win or you can't get ahead, and I feel like that sitting on my couch drinking a beer. I can't imagine what those guys in the number one defense in the NFL feel like, where it's like they got a target on their back and they're losing and it's raining and now we can't even get a call to go our way.
Like I said, Swank, 40 plus rushes in a cold, wet, slippery game, and there was no offensive holding call. None for the Colts.
That's weird because I saw them. There was actually several players that had their name tag half ripped off of their jersey. Boogie Bash. When do you guys text me that?
No, I didn't.
I didn't do it.
Okay.
Was Boogie's half of Boogie's?
Boogie's nameplate was half ripped off his jersey.
Well, Swank, the winds were over 25 miles an hour.
It was wind.
Yeah, I've been in some windy shit, and my thread hasn't popped out of my shirt.
They're new seamstress there at Orchard Park.
Is it? Yeah,
new.
Yeah.
They're new. Paul Rossi in New Orleans. Bass is a lock from 60 yards in, which Bass is going to have. I know kickers are football players too, but Bass has a redemption game coming, and we've said it from day one that when you have a kicker that can switch the field quick or get points when your offense struggles, it'd be interesting to see if we get one from 60. I bet you if we have the opportunity, McDermott will definitely have Bass pulling out, and I bet you he makes it.
Let's see.
Yeah, but that's a big thing, Swank. Like you said, discipline. Discipline is going to be a huge part of the game, and can McDermott and the coaches get this Buffalo Bills organization to flip a little bit in the last 4 days? You got to hope so. I mean,
got to.
Yeah. How you got to rely on coaching, you got to rely on the leaders in the locker room, which is somber apparently, but somebody got a big gif about that, how McDermott said it was somber, and then Allen came back and said we're focused. So they might be on different pages there, but it's gonna be interesting to see what they can pull together in 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. I think Sean McDermott is a genius, but I think he's trained like Josh so good, and the team and the media, right? That like maybe that was like a little peek behind the curtain with Sean McDermott, where he was actually being like a little more emotional than like Josh Allen was, right? Because like Josh with the media, like he'll joke around and stuff, but if you ask him something that he's not supposed to answer, he ain't answering it. And Sean McDermott, he's the king of it, second only to like Belichick, right? I say it all the time. He's just more likable Belichick.
Right.
But maybe that one was so disheartening that he was just like, it's somber. And I'm sure it was. But Josh Allen wasn't going to tell you that. So it's funny that like the allegiance to his coach and the process and all that stuff, he was like here, and Sean was like, they're bumming. So maybe
which is okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
They're humans, right? Who cares if they're a little bit under the, you lost a game that you probably thought you should have won. You didn't play well. You made mistakes. There was penalties. The discipline wasn't there. Give the guys a minute to sit there and be like, man, what's going on? But then when your quarterback says, no, we're focused. We're focused now. Give them the minute to do it and then get after it.
I don't care what it is. Do it then.
Just do it.
I'm glad you said that, Swank. I am tired after these losses that we should win.
Yeah.
Where we hear the same thing over and over again.
You don't
practice well. We were focused. No, you weren't focused. Your penalties and discipline will tell you that you weren't.
Yeah.
And we hear it week in and week out. I mean, I know you're trained to say stuff, and then if anything else is going to be said, let the head coach tell you that. But man, Josh, just say, man, we played like piss today. It was a bad game on all fronts, and we've got a lot of fixing to do before playoff time.
Yep.
Because the damn New England Patriots are on the top of the AFC East right now, and we should have a freaking problem with that because they got a rookie quarterback that they're dubbing better than freaking Tom Brady. That's my name today.
We were done with this game.
Angry
moving
Scooter.
on.
Okay.
we were talking about the Saints. Somehow we got sucked back in the vortex, dude. We did not talk about this for hardly at all this week. And you know me, man. I posted this tweet. I thought that like more people were gonna jump on it, but I was like, my Monday celebration routine is completely different between a win and a loss, dude. Like I get so much more music stuff done after a loss. Because I'm listening to home recording podcasts. I'm writing songs. I'm cleaning this up. I'm doing this. And like after a win, I want everything. I want to hear I want to hear like little Susie on the East Coast, pirate radio being like, the Bills are so good. And it's like, yes, they are. Tell me more.
What do you know?
What do you hear, Susie?
Brent Thomason, need Josh eating that turkey leg.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
He looked good eating it last time.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa was asking if we were going to go on Thursday. Actually, Lisa, Jarrod's going to take that.
I joked around about that because they were thinking about doing a Sunday session again. And I go, what do you guys think about Thursday? And they're like, oh, do you do that, Jarrod? So it's a turkey day. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your loved ones. Be thankful for what you got. That's what we're going to dedicate.
We'll probably shoot for a Sunday session, man. You guys should come over. Scott, you should come over. We'll do it live. Do one live together.
Paul Rossi, agree. Shut up after a loss. Just for it on the field.
Do it.
Shut up after a loss.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So for me, I watched Simeon play a little bit. I don't think he moves well in the pocket, so I think that the Buffalo Bills defense has a great opportunity to get multiple sacks. A lot of pressure with just 4. Again, like Swank alluded to earlier, we're going to see what Kamara's status is, what he's going to look like. I think, is Mark Ingram their other running back there?
Yeah, he's injured too. He's questionable right now.
Okay, so that's going to be something to watch. But I saw Simeon like crumble when people get near him, so that might be something that the Bills defense might be able to get back on track with, something like that.
Jared, can I throw this out there real quick?
Go ahead.
James Hurst, their third tackle, potentially will be starting at left tackle, and Jordan Mills. You guys remember that name?
Yeah, play for the
He's on the Saints roster that could potentially be starting on the other side if Taron Armstead and Ryan Ramczyk are hurt. So that's a potential. Those sack numbers are potential. Go ahead, bud.
Yeah, and then in the defense, the Saints defense, from what I've seen, tends to bend a lot. They do have Lattimore at cornerback. He's dangerous, but we'll see what that brings. And hopefully the Bills offense coming back from what they did this past weekend on fire. We'll get this thing going. You'll see in my score prediction that I feel that way. Let's get right to it. You guys want to do score prediction, bold prediction, and X factors?
Lonnie almost knows what time it is. She already put up the score prediction. 32-6.
There she goes.
Thank you, Lonnie.
I got a Swank fact real fast. Do you know every team that is playing on Thursday lost?
This past week?
Every team, all 6?
Every team. All 6 of them lost.
Mm.
Bears, Lions, Raiders, Cowboys, Bills, Saints. Everybody lost.
So they're getting redemptions. Yeah.
It's going to be
all right, Fandemonium, let us know your score prediction, X Factor, and bold prediction. These two guys led the way the first time. I'm going to do it this one. We're going to go my score prediction. It's going to be 49-17. The Buffalo Bills are going to get on track.
Saints? Wow, dude. That's
Buffalo
crazy.
Bills win. Allen's going to go for 450 plus with 4 touchdown passes. Might throw a run in there. And my X factor is going to be Josh Allen. The Josh Allen that's worth $258 million is going to show up and play. And he needs to take this offense under control and just lead it. And there you go. Quick delivery. Winds up. The pitch.
Homer!
Jared did it.
Homer.
Angry Scooter.
We're in 30 again. 35-10. Maybe with the help of some turnovers. I think the Bills get back on track with creating some turnovers. Again, listen to my final thought. It's an ungreat. We won't go there. Bold prediction. Oliver gets 2 sacks. I think the guy finally gets home. I don't know if Latulier is coming back, but with the beat up line, and I think with the fire that the defensive line might have under their butts after giving up over 180 rushing yards, I think it's Oliver's turn to get 2 sacks. X factor will be a quick start. My mother-in-law and my wife both said, when the Bills get slapped in the face, they don't answer. But when they get a quick start and they go up on teams, they seem to ride the wave and continue being successful. So X factor will be a quick start, decrease the turnovers, decrease the penalties, get on the Saints as quick as you can, and just keep riding the wave to the victory at 7-4 with our matchup on the Monday Night Football game after that against the Patriots. You have a lot of time to prepare for them.
That would be a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Swank 247 BF.
Oh yeah, so I had this idea where we were gonna put our Twitter handles right there.
You got them there?
Yeah, that's what I did. So that's my Twitter handle. Please follow me because I am smoking these two with followers right now.
I got you. I see what you're saying. At your name tag. Okay.
Yeah, my name tag, bro. It's like right here. See? My score prediction is 27-13. And I'm trying to stay a little bit in the realm of reality. I know we had some outer space moments there in a couple games. But I think the Bills will do the same thing. I think that they'll kind of just relax a little bit, play a solid game. My bold prediction is that you're going to have your first 100-yard rusher.
I've been saying that
Never
for
picked.
weeks.
I never pick that.
You never pick that.
Because usually
Like-
I don't care. And you guys know this, man. Throw the
Yeah.
ball all day. I watch people running the ball on this team since I was
Okay, Matthew
knee-high to
McConaughey, chill out.
grasshopper.
Run the ball.
All right.
Run the ball all day. All
You know what
I
I like
care.
about
I'm
high
gonna roll
school
this little
girls?
booger in my finger and drive my Lincoln.
The comfort is matched to none. So anyway, Matt
Lincoln.
Breida, your boy Matt Breida, is going to be the first 100-yard rusher on your Buffalo Bills.
I just
This
saw that
Thursday.
somewhere, Swank.
Oh yeah.
Who said it? Who said it?
I didn't. I swear I didn't. Jarrod, your
Josh
your
Cook.
prediction?
Breida gets 100 on the ground.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, Chris Christensen. Trubisky scores twice since we're up so much. Oh, there you go, Chris.
All right. So then my X factor here, right? My X factor is on the defense, and it is that they're gonna torch off on Simeon and these young guys, right? I went with something new. Now I'm going back to Old Faithful.
Something old.
3 sacks by young guys, be it Epinesa, Groot, or Basham. 3 sacks from those dudes. I think they got to get back kind of in the neighborhood of doing that. Stuff the run early. I don't know. Don't let Mark Ingram with his old ass get any sort of upper hand on us. So
don't do that, especially with his weird number.
That's Swank's picks for
Chris Christian, 38-17, Dub Bills. Buffalo Spartan, 47-3, Dub Bills.
you got your pencil and your PI out, Jarrod, and we can do these picks because I think we skipped them last week, didn't we?
We did on here, but
Yeah,
right,
but we did it amongst ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah,
amongst
21-17, Lisa. X Factor will be the DBs from Mike Vogt. Go Bills. Mike Vogt, 30-13. Got a lot in here. Perfect. Good. All right, so let's do pick'ems, guys. You got the record up there, Swank? I know you don't believe in the record. But
Yeah.
I finally took the lead here.
What?
Yeah, I took the lead.
No,
you didn't win this week.
He's lying.
No, you went O's.
What? What were your picks?
Swank and Scott are going to do some research.
Oh, yeah, we definitely are. What were your
Jared's
picks?
up 17 games now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All of a sudden, weird. Oh, you guys didn't
All right.
pick for like 5 weeks. Crazy. What were your picks last week?
Obviously, the Bills lost, but I had that Lions and Browns game, right?
You picked the Browns?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
And then Jets Miami. I think Scott and I got that one right. And then what was the other one? Patriots and Falcons. Actually, we picked the Falcons to win that one.
Yeah.
And then what was that Turd Bowl one? Swank's doing. All right, so guys.
No, I'm looking.
Let's do it. So we'll get to the toilet bowl in a second. Swank's looking for that, but the Panthers are traveling to Miami to play the Dolphins. Scott, who do you have winning that one?
Who's who? What?
Fandemonium, who you winning that one? Panthers at Dolphins.
Panthers coming back. Cam Newton doing his thing. I hate seeing it. I love seeing him lose after doing all that celebration, running the 50-yard line, slamming it. You still lost, Cam. You're still slow and old with a shotgun throw. But I think they beat I think the Carolina Panthers win.
Sweet.
Oh no, go Miami. I'm going Miami. Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, I already wrote it down.
Change it up. No, I'm going Miami.
Miami.
Was this 24-hour rule?
Swank, what you got?
So you're saying Miami. Why are you saying Miami?
So I can catch up because I know you're going Panthers.
Oh. Miami.
I got it written down. I got Panthers.
Okay.
No, I'm going
All right.
Panthers, actually.
For real, Swank, Panthers?
Well, if you're picking Panthers, then yeah, I'm going.
All right.
No,
Give me
I'm going Miami.
Okay. Titans traveling to New England playing the Patriots. I have the Titans winning this one. Swank.
I can't. I hate both these teams. I can't.
It's a hard one.
No matter what happens, it's not good for us. But I guess it's the same deal as like the Browns, right? That's why I picked the Browns last week, because if they won, it wouldn't affect us as much. So I'm gonna say, I want the Titans.
Scott.
I think the refs are going to play a big role in this game, and I think the Patriots are going to edge it out.
All right. Swank Titans, Scott Patriots, Jarrod Titans. That's what we got here. John says the Panthers. Buffalo Spartan says the Panthers. Lady Bill says Panthers. Buffalo Spartan says Titans in a close one. Lady Bill's Patriots. There we go. Mike vote. We need the Patriots, or we need the Titans to help us out. We do. We definitely do.
Isn't that crazy? A week ago, we would have been rooting for the Patriots probably to win that, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, guys, I just want to let you know that Bill's Lady and all that stuff, they're announcing their fundraiser already, the raffle for the Ryan Hickman family. Go on their site. They've already got stuff going up. So thank you, guys. Check them out.
Absolutely
Hell
perfect.
At the Shout for a Cause, Inc.
And don't forget to keep your eyes out for that event coming out tomorrow for our big donation giveaway for the
December 5th.
Foundation.
Donation. Thanks, Jamie, for putting that out there. I saw that. So that's awesome.
All right. The Jersey Jets are traveling down to Houston playing the Texans. Let's go. Scott, who you got?
Tyrod Taylor taking it over. Let's go Tyrod Taylor. Houston over the Jets.
How good was that to see last week?
Yeah, it was good.
That made me feel good.
Swank?
Yeah, I'm going Texans. Do it, Jared.
And I have the Jets.
Do it, Jared. Yeah.
I have the Jets.
Do it, Jared.
Never pick the Cheatriots, Chris Christian said. I know. Sometimes you have to, but not today. Lonnie, happy Thanksgiving. Everyone's been wishing everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I think that's awesome. Yes, definitely happy Thanksgiving. We'll get to that to the end. We'll share our thoughts and what we're thankful for. Mike Vogt says Texans. I know. There you go. Buffalo Spartan Texans, Lisa Texans, and Lady Bills Texans.
And our toilet bowl for Thanksgiving, we're actually going to do a double header. Two toilet bowls. So Jared can get even further behind and lie about it.
We're going 2 games here? Okay, let's have it.
What is it?
Well, we want you to have fun all football week long. So we're going to start with the very first game, Bears versus Lions.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Are the Lions going to get their first win of the season?
I mean, Andy Dalton looked good.
Lions never win on Thanksgiving. We're going Bears.
I'm going Detroit. Let's do it. Sorry, Ryan Lord, big Bears fan. He started Fields this week instead of someone that would have got him 40+ points to win the game. So Lions with their first win of the season. They got their tie. Might as well get one more on top of that, right?
I'm gonna tell you, I gotta go Bears. Bears on it. And now for your second toilet bowl, it's a double flusher. The last game of the week, which is Seattle at Washington, because Seattle is not very good right now, and Washington is weird. So,
mark me down for the Skins, football team, Jared.
I'm sorry, you insensitive son of a
bitch. I have the football team as well.
The red hair, the Skins, the
football team.
The football team.
I am going with the Hawks.
Well, Scott did make a Dolphins noise last week. Remember that? That's quite impressive.
Like that.
All right, Mike Vogt said Lions. Buffalo Spartans said Bears. John the Bears. Paul Rossi the Bears. All right, Lady Bill said Lions. Grant Thomason said Lions. All right, with this game, the football team and the Seattle Seahawks. Lisa says Washington, John, Washington, Lady Bills, Washington, Buffalo Spartan, Washington, Paul Rossi, Washington, Mike, Washington, Chris Christian, Seattle. Lisa said Flipper.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. We'll have those updated when we see everybody next time.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, guys.
I'm going to
let's
go
get
back
that,
through every episode.
Let's get that bitter taste out of our mouths as Buffalo Bills players, but as fans as well. We get the opportunity to erase something that we didn't want to happen this past Sunday. So, Scott, lead us out with the closing thoughts for tonight.
I first want to say thank you to the Fandemonium, for the Mafia, for coming on K-Gun Report and Sunday Sessions with Swank and Scott. You know, we love you guys. We wouldn't be doing this without you. We love the Fandemonium participation. It's awesome. And that's one of the things I'm thankful for. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for my family, thankful for my friends, thank you for my health. There's a lot to be thankful for. And when you're sitting around your family or however you're celebrating, whether you're at a soup kitchen or anything like that, you can always help out anywhere. And just enjoy what you have. You know, sometimes people, they wish for things, they want more things, but just be thankful for what you have at home and what you have right in front of you. So happy Thanksgiving. My final thought, I told you I'd have a little rant at the end, right?
Did we save time for it? Swank?
We saved time. I'll be quick.
That wasn't it.
If you all haven't, I was in a vehicle with my partner in crime today at work, and I was talking about a bunch of things, and he showed me a video that kind of hit on a lot of things I was talking about. And it was ironic because it was weird to watch. It's like, no, this guy's in my head. Stephen Smith, a well-known analysis guy, talks basketball, football. He kind of went on a rant about the Buffalo Bills, and I agreed with him wholeheartedly about what he was talking about. He kind of put the Buffalo Bills offense on notice. The conversation was talking about is the Patriots, you know, they're real, blah, blah, blah. They got a rookie quarterback, but his thing was based on the Bills are giving it to him. And he kind of put the notice on the Bills offense. Our defense is great. Our defense is awesome. When we keep giving them the ball to have to defend with the turnovers and the mistakes, it's going to make it hard on them. You're paying a guy extension of 6 years, $258 million, and you surround him with talent like Stephon Diggs, the number one wide receiver in the league, Cole Beasley, the number one slot in the league, and arguably the number one wide receiver drafted out of last year's draft. You have talent. You have so much potential. And without all these turnovers, the offense doesn't look like they're as good as they have been in the past, and they should be. The mistakes, the penalties, the turnovers. This offense should be scoring 35 points without any help from the defense. This offense should be putting up yards without any help from the defense. So it's my final thought is out of frustration. That's why my name's Angry Scooter today. And I know they're not listening to me, but I'm calling the offense out. Don't rely on the defense. We scored 40 plus points because of the turnovers we've got with that differential. 24 plus total this year, 10 plus after last week. It's time the offense put their shit together and they play to score touchdowns. You stop stalling after the 50-yard line. You stop having these ridiculous penalties, and you use our number one wide receiver, our number one slot receiver, and a decent running backs who are averaging 4.7 total yards a carry, which is outstanding in the NFL. The offense needs to put on notice. The defense is doing their job, and the numbers prove it. And they're not doing that bad of a job when the odds are put against them with all these turnovers. Show up this week. Get 10 days off preparation for the tough defensive Patriots that are going to play well no matter what. We got a long week, 4 weeks ahead of us with winning teams. The Patriots, the Buccaneers, the Patriots, the Cam Newton, Carolina Panthers. It's going to be a tough 4 weeks. We better get our shit together offensively because our defense has got it done. Let's keep in mind, fans, the defense for the Ravens won them a Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer as a quarterback. We have a maybe just as good defense. The numbers will show that we have a better defense. And I guarantee our offense is a lot better than the Ravens had that year. So we need to put it all together. We got 7 weeks to do it, but we need to start it now or else we're not going to make the playoffs. The easiest way is through the AFC East. Let's beat the Saints and let's slap the Patriots in the mouth in 2 weeks.
There you have it. Stephen Wright. No, it's not even Stephen Wright, was it?
Stephen Smith. I mean,
Smith,
the guy...
Yeah, he's good.
The guy called it out, and like I was talking to my buddy Jeremy Blair. He's on here tonight. He can vouch for it. We were talking about it, and then he showed me a video, and it's the truth.
Yep. Keep going, offense.
I hate Stephen A. Smith.
I can't stand him, but the guy needs to be in the locker room because what he said was pretty motivational, and I think he would get that offensive jump started.
They might see it.
I think you need to be in that locker room. You get me all jazzed up.
I'm here. Security.
You get 53 people around me, I start stuttering, and I piss my pants.
Swank, what's up?
You need to do better.
Doing what you're doing. I've been watching you.
No, that was awesome. That was good. That was awesome.
Go Bills.
Man, my final thought, man, makes me happy. The community that we have here, everybody being nice to each other and happy Thanksgivings and all that stuff, man. It seemed like it's a very appropriate week for us to be announcing the giveaway donation for Ryan Hickman, right? So again, I'm gonna stress when the event and the video and all that stuff come out, like, please share it, push it, help spread the word. We're trying to raise as much money as we possibly can for these guys, and just don't forget about it, and have a great time with your family on Thursday. Sit back, get fat, watch some football, it'll be great. As far as my final thoughts for the game or the team, I think it's hard for us to watch losses now. I think we got used to watching them lose, and it still pissed us off. But now that we've seen them win, it's almost worse. Like, it's just so much worse because you know where the potential is. You know where the team went. You know that there hasn't been that many changes. That's the NFL, man. You gotta adapt. We say it every week. You gotta adapt. It's a week-to-week league. So I hope that they go down there and they have changed the whole scenario and just mop the floor with them, man. Part of me wants Kamara to be in there, just and to do it, because you just got blown up by a great running back last week, right? But I don't know, man. I think you could make that argument that the Bills were born on Thanksgiving 2 years ago, right? So let's do it again. And also, don't forget that you can join us every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the K-Gun Report, put on by 24/7 Buff Fandemonium and Buffalo Autographs. We sit here, we talk Bills, we talk life, we get really deep into the issues, the football issues, and it's a great time, great family. Hit us up on Facebook Live, YouTube, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, all those great platforms that everybody just seems to love so much. And also, Scotty and I do Sunday sessions, 11:30 a.m. to about noonish before the game. Come hit that up. And we got shirts, we got stickers, we got all the stuff. So DM us for anything that you might need to rep for your 24/7 needs.
Yeah, or any questions you ever have about anything. We're there. Scott's back.
Someone's knocking on my door in my garage. That was weird. It was like real light.
Who was it?
Santa.
Did you beat him up?
Intruder.
No, Thanksgiving's right around the corner. You got to be thankful. Like Scott said, be thankful for what you got. I'm thankful for health. My significant other, Sarah, my little kiddos, my doggies, and my immediate family and in-laws. Thankful for everybody that allow me to come on a Tuesday night and talk football.
Wow, everybody
my
but
friends.
me. Cool, thanks.
No friends. Friends are involved.
Actually, Scott was involved in that. You weren't, were you, Swank? No. I'm grateful and thankful that we threw it. Invited. We got you going with us over a year ago now. We wouldn't be where we are without Mr. Swank on the bottom there.
No, I'm on the top.
Are you on the top? You are. I'm on the bottom.
You started on the bottom. You started on the bottom. Now you're here.
Oh, yeah,
just the top.
Yep. So enjoy the day. Make yourself a nice coffee in the morning. Get that turkey made or whatever you have on Turkey Day. Enjoy the games. Get ready for that Bills game in the evening. Cheer loud if you're there for us. Cheer loud if you're in your living room. Be a good fan. Be a good, Bill supporter, and just throw the positivity out there. There's no reason for any negativity. I can't wait to talk about our 7-4 record next Tuesday. What's that? The 30th, December 3rd, or November 30th. Holy
December.
Cow. I had one beer.
He's already skipping Santa Claus.
All right, guys.
Buffalo
Again, cheer on those
Spartan
Buffalo Bills.
Swank. Swank is family. Swank is family.
That's what he said. Your family, buddy. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
So enjoy the rest of the day. Hug your loved ones. And I can't wait to see you guys Tuesday. Root on them Buffalo Bills every time I tell you guys.
Yes, I'm sorry, dude. Brett Thomason says, thankful for all my kids and exes.
Exes. Maybe without those
exes live in Texas.
Maybe without those exes, those kids wouldn't be there. There's
That's
some
true,
things just happen. So
I'm glad you're thankful for yours, because mine can.
Oh!
All right, cheer loud. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go. Bills.
This is a dangerous group.